Oh wow, that really worked. Okay, so a few days ago it was World Mental Health Day, and it was kind of perfect timing because I've been planning this video since like August, and basically I just kind of wanted to do like, I didn't want to film with like my regular like white background setup, and I wanted to film with no makeup on because I think it kind of adds a little bit of authenticity to this video. That's a big word. Yeah, today's video is all about the key to true happiness, and I used to do these things called tea rambles, and I was gonna make this a tea ramble as well, but I ran out of tea. And also I feel like now that tea is known as like tea, it kind of takes away the value of the name. But yeah, no, I kind of wanted to make this video not just for you, but also for me to like look back on when I'm doing better, you know. I have my little book here where I wrote down everything, and sorry, my voice sounds weird. That's what you signed up for. I am reading off of like 2 to 3 pages of just like straight notes, but those are just like things to just help me sort of. This video, I guess you could call it clickbait, because there really isn't like a key to true happiness, because I don't even know what true happiness like is, but I know there are like things that keep people happy, and these are things that keep me happy. And also it's kind of like the mentality that people have when they're not at their best. I think a lot of people, specifically like girls and teenage girls, when they're not happy is when, you know, like, because we kind of have like a target on us with like image and body image and stuff like that. I think even just like people in general, I feel like they think that if they change themselves that they'll be a lot happier. And like my example is, and this is not meant to like offend the person that I'm about to say, is Remy Cruz. She's somebody that I've looked up to for like 4 years. I met her this past summer, and we still like talk, we still stay in touch, and I'm really like glad that I have somebody like her in my life, because she makes a lot of videos about her weight loss, which she started over a year ago. I think it was like a year last month, and she did this video with Nikki DeMar, and she's just basically saying how like I thought I'd be so much happier after the weight loss, because I thought that was the one thing holding me down, but like in like reality, like that was like I feel like I was a lot more like self-conscious after I lost the weight. And where I'm going with that is kind of like people think that like once that they change themselves they'll be so much happier, but like really it doesn't always work that way. And by them like wanting something different or wanting something different to happen, they form the mentality in their head that it's like, that's what I need to be happy. I mean, I guess in some cases that is or could be true, but I know for a vast majority of people, and like in most cases people, it's just, that's not how it works. You can't just change something about yourself and expect happiness. I'm gonna tie in with the whole weight loss thing because like I get it, especially with social media these days. It's like so hard to not be insecure, man. You have like Instagram models and girls that are getting paid to like just post pictures of themselves. I heard somewhere that like a good tip is like to like not be afraid to unfollow people, and it's don't do it to be cruel. It's doing it for your own self like help. A lot of the times, especially like even in my case, like whenever girls get the most insecure is when they see other girls, especially on like Instagram and stuff, and they're just like, why don't I look like that in pictures? Why can't I smile like that? Why can't my body look like that? Honestly, I have considered doing this for so long too. It's just unfollowing those that make me insecure, and it's nothing against them. It's just what I need to do for myself. Hey.
Hey, I'm downstairs.
Oh, okay. I'll be back. Sorry, I just took an hour-long break to go eat some goldfish. Where's my book? Okay, getting back to the video. So, I think I was talking about success before. Success should be celebrated, and like, it is something to be proud of. Like, I'm not saying like you should be proud of it, and I think you should be happy about it, but I don't think you should like not be happy if you're not successful. Not in that sense, because I know that's like saying a lot. It's like, I don't think that should be the only reason for happiness. You know, like it should be celebrated and you should be proud of it, and like it should make you happy, but it shouldn't be your only reason for happiness. And this next thing that I'm about to say was also a big thing for the basis of this video, is passion. And I am a firm believer in passion. I don't know, everybody has a passion. Everybody, even if they haven't found it yet, or maybe they have and they just don't know it, like everybody has a passion. And like for me, I think like my passions are like YouTube and golf and like editing the videos and my music, and like that's my passion. But like other people's, it could be like soccer, and then like other people's it's like working out. Like everybody has like different passions. Whenever I'm like not happy or like stressed out, then I like to focus on my passion. And I just think that everybody has it because everybody has to have something that just keeps them happy, you know. And it's not necessarily a person, because like I just think that it's not very like, it's not good to be like so passionate about a person that that's your only like source of happiness. I think that like it has to come from something that's gonna always be there. I'm happy when I'm in my element, and I'm happy when I'm talking about what I thrive on. This is gonna sound so cliche, trigger warning, I guess. I think that like gratitude is really important. Like not just like, oh, like list out what you're thankful for, because in my opinion that doesn't really work. Everyone's like, oh, I'm so grateful for my friends and my family. Like everybody says that, you know, like it just doesn't feel special at some point. Instead of just like listing out what you're thankful for, just don't list out what you're not thankful for. Or, like don't list out what's stressing you out, you know. Like I know that like whenever I get to school some days, I'd be like, I have a test, I have a quiz, I have like 3 assignments due, and then I have like this thing to do in this class, and like I could feel like my blood pressure going up just by saying that. By listing out like what's stressing you out, it's just reminding you to be even more stressed. However, listing out what makes you happy, like this whole video is about being happy, and just planning this video made me so happy because it just reminded me about like the people I love and like what I love and like what makes me happy. Thinking about it in your head, being like I go and see like certain teachers, or I go see certain friends in between my classes. Like we like make time to go see each other, and then like my friends would give me rides. Like Ashlyn gives me rides every morning, and so like I know that like whenever like that would end, I just think in my head, I'd be like, I'm so grateful for this person. This, for example, like I can't explain this to a person. Like I can't just like go to my friends and be like, here's the key to happiness, like let me explain to you the key to happiness. Like this is like why like I'm so grateful for this platform, is because like I don't need a reason to upload things. I can just do it because it's good for my well-being and good for somebody else's well-being out. And I don't know, I planned this video a while ago, so I don't really know where I got this quote from. I did not cite my sources. I was a bad student. Experiencing stress, sadness, and anxiety in short term doesn't mean we can't be happy in the long term. Which honestly is so true. I know that like a lot of people really deal with anxiety, and like they're really sad a lot, and so and I know that a lot of times they feel like it's never gonna get better, and it's never like I'm never gonna be happy, which that's your first mistake. But I know you can't help that most of the time. Just because you're experiencing it in the now doesn't mean that like later you can't be happy. Like you will eventually be happy. And this kind of ties into what I was saying earlier, but surrounding yourself with people you love, like really love. So like I don't know, I think that recently, especially because like I was writing this in like a different pen, so like I was also changing this throughout like the past few months. I think this past month I've really realized who's loyal and who's not, and even like this past summer I've like taken back and I've been like, okay, who do I like really love, like who is a real true friend to me, and who is just here for a ride. So like a lot of my most loyal friends don't live here, and that's not saying like I don't love my friends here. Like I love my friends here with all of my heart. Like literally, like Ashlyn keeps me so grounded, so sane. Like a lot of my friends at school keep me like in one piece. Like I wouldn't be in one piece if it wasn't for them. But like for me, my 3 best friends live in California. Some of my closest friends live in like Seattle, California, like North Carolina. Like, but that doesn't stop me from having them in my life, you know. Like they keep me so happy, and I know that like everyone has a person out there, and I'm not saying romantically, like it could be romantically, but everyone has a person who is their person, and they're made for you. And for me, I have plenty of those. surround yourself with those people. Every single person is one of a kind. Every single person is somebody new, somebody different, and somebody amazing. I'm in high school, so like people talk about you, people talk about other people all the time, and it sucks so much, especially if that person made you feel really loved at some point. But trust me, like, they're not needed in your life. Like, if they're making you feel sad now, and if they're continuously making you feel sad, they don't have a reason to be in your life, and they don't deserve to be in your life. I think I came up with this on my own, probably not. I'm so much of a better person, and one day I will be successful and happy, and this is just one thing standing in my way, which is so true. I have talked about success in this video. I have talked about, oh, okay, light, turn off. I've talked about success in this video. I've talked about being happy in this video, which was the main part of this video. I've talked about, like, changing yourself in this video. You shouldn't do it unless it's for the better. You will be on top of the world. You will be so much more of a better person than any of these people that tear you down constantly. You are the key to your happiness, which I know is kind of like stupid. All of the things I've talked about today are internal. Your passion is something that you choose internally. You're not like, you can't pick and choose what you want. You were born with your passion, or you find your passion eventually, and that's coming from an internal place in your heart. Your success comes from your drive, and your drive is how you internally are, and all of these just tie into you. How you are and who you are as a person is just so much more important than what people think of you, and that is the true key to happiness. And changing yourself is only good if you're changing yourself for you and not for anybody else. I hope you guys like this video, and future Ashwini, if you're watching this video, you did it. You know, this video was a lot for me, as it is for you, because I think all of us need to know the true meaning or key to happiness at some point in our lives. But this was all based off of my opinion, my research, and my experiences. I am not a doctor, I'm not a psychologist. Yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
I'll be over at 10, you tell me time and again, but you're late. I wait around and then I go to the door and I can't take it anymore. It's not you, you let me down again. Baby, baby, I try to find a little time and I'll make you happy. I'll be home, I'll be beside the phone waiting for you.